And good day everyone, and welcome to our second episode! Yay! We're gonna actually just buy some bloody lives because I've wasted them with that Takeman fight, but it should be alright. I don't have to worry too much about, Ooh, I was going to buy a energy balancer, but who cares right about now. But we do have the two sort of, integral sort of, items right here, which I'm going to be spamming a little bit later. Tell you when. I gotta feel really bad about it, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so let's just buy some quick lives, why not? Just because he lets me showcase the game a little bit easier. I am playing this live, so, you know, can't fault me for that. Whoops. Alright, so, we've taken out Tank Man. It was a bit of a breeze. I just realized that the strategy as well, and now that I thought of it, when he moves, he sort of alternates between doing a fakie and going all the way. And that was the thing that kind of killed me last time. But as well as sliding out a little bit too far. But, you know, now that I know I probably can do it if I really can be bothered right now. So what do we do after Tank Man? Well, somehow Nails somehow hurts the treads of a tank. Don't ask me why. But if we've watched Armageddon before, we know that the thing that destroys Comet would be explosives. So somehow that's Tank Man. And let's do it. Girl power represent, because after Splash Woman we have Comet Woman, who isn't actually detailed that well. Who cares? Now we're actually finally into some nitty gritty stuff, and I don't have to worry about explaining all that stuff before. We can actually delve right in. Now this level is very similar to, I'm trying to remember the name, Starman stage in Megaman. Yeah, I'm not. Well, I think there's another game, there's another level that sort of plays, damn it, that plays on the gravity sort of gimmick, so you can see right here I'm jumping outrageously high. Cool, except for there's bloody spikes on the roof, and there's going to be a lot of spike navigation in this level. So, if you hear me telling you guys to be a little bit quiet so I can get some serious time, it's going to be in this level. And I am playing poorly. Now, we have our special... Oop. I wasn't supposed to go for that guy. We have our special metal guys. These guys, you have to shoot him as soon as you go near him. And that's probably the best way to kill him. Please stop shooting me. Oh, okay. And we do have these guys. Again, it's an alteration of the I can't remember their names. The hockey pucks, I'm just going to call them that you see in the other games. So, if you're on any plane that's level to him, like, you can see how he jerks around. Yeah, he just moves a bit faster, so it's got to time things a little bit better. The way they shoot is pretty much timed, so it's fine. Alright. So, not only do we have annoying gravity mechanics, we also do have annoying ice friction physics. Yay! That makes things a little bit harder. Really hard later on, you'll see. Alright, so jump. Don't touch that control stick, because you are always end up flinging myself off here. Alright. And these things aren't too difficult to avoid. It's as soon as I bloody get hit by one. It's these bloody guys. I think they're probably the hardest things in this level. But luckily you can destroy their shockwave things, that's alright. Alright. By the way, this is the midpoint, so it is actually a significantly shorter level. And the problem is it's kind of boss tip. It's kind of tough. It's kind of really tough. But you think that this is a very easy sort of thing to avoid. It's not. It's actually quite hard. It's surprisingly hard. Alright. Luckily they put the checkpoint right here. So, and this is one of the more downfalls of the level design of this game. Sometimes they just put things without much thought. But you can't just slide down there, you'll end up dying. You have to actually navigate carefully like that. It's a bit silly. Plus you have to use the gravity mechanics and everything. And, well, just in case you felt like you were pretty good at doing it once, let's do it twice. There we go. And I flung myself into that spike at the end there many times. Oh, by the way, you know how you have to be careful? Be careful more. I've died here many times. Alright, just because I forgot that that spike exists. Right there we go. And a nice little pit there because The reason why they do that in general design when it comes to these games is because you think, ooh, and you quickly go and grab the power-ups, and then you realize that it made everything a lot tougher. So what usually happens is, that shockwave guy usually comes in and breaks shit up when he likes to decide to shoot down there. Alright. There we go. It's a Megaman game, so take things slowly. Not like that. Alright. By the way, I actually kind of like the detail a little bit. How there's a shooting star in the background. Alright. Alright, done that easy. And shouldn't be too tough. There we go. Now that we've gone through me explaining everything, it shouldn't be too much trouble getting back to where I was. And those bolts won't pop up again. No, come on. There we go. There we go. Just time your shots. As I said before, timing is everything. It's no point spamming like that because half the time, because the hitboxes are kind of small, you probably tend to miss. Alright. There we go. Ice physics will fling you right into those spikes. There we go. There we go, mate. I'm just getting my Australianness out. There we go. Mind you, I'm actually concentrating right now. This is one of the levels I actually don't really like that much. I'm not saying it's a bad level though. And those bat cylinder things. Ah, there's one right behind me, above me. Ah. There we go. And this is when Nail Shield comes in handy. Which for some reason disappeared on me. Alright. We can use this to sort of farm for health, but I don't really care. Alright. We do have our tank arsenal, so now we can destroy those blocks which have been giving us problems before. We would have saw only one throughout this gameplay playthrough anyway, so not that it matters. I really want that health, but I'm not gonna get it because I don't want to risk it. Oh. When in doubt, this is why you use the nail shield until shit like that happens, or that happens. And then you find out that you realize that you don't have any more nail shield anymore, so that's not really fun. Alright. 2 deaths, unfortunately. Excluding that, obviously, that last fight, which I had with Tank Man, which I could have just destroyed him in like 2 seconds anyway. We finally have 2 legitimate deaths. Oh, okay. Not really 2 legitimate deaths. We did have one before, which was an absolute mistake. Like me. I want that health, but I can't get it. There we go. I don't think they changed this there. The flickering of the items when they try and disappear. Alright. Whew. Alright. I think I'm getting flustered because I'm recording this on the bloody internet, so I am going to take it slow and make it happen. Set the course. Alright. Jump over. Alright. I just realized that my Mega Buster doesn't go through these little spark things, because why not? I'll just make things way too easy. By the way, another thing is, there we go. Another thing to actually get in your mind as well when you start playing these sort of hardish Mega Man games is the fact that you should use invincibility frames to your advantage. It is your best friend. Probably next to Google or maybe a few people that talk to you online and stuff like that who claim that you're the best friends. Oh, don't have any more. Oh, I got one more. No, I was just playing Matrix there. Alright. Oh yeah, you can shoot them. I forgot about that. And they stop. Which is something I totally forgot about. Alright. Mind you that the boss isn't too difficult, so it's... Oh, wait. This is actually a frame perfect jump, so... There we go. It's not a normal jump. Yeah, so I just made that jump. I'll explain it in another level, not this level, because this has gravity mechanics and it's a bit strange. Alright. That's some spiky hair. I wonder what his favorite, her favorite, I should say, Final Fantasy character is. Alright, so, I usually would wait around just to see how they fight and stuff like that with a Mega Buster. Yeah, it's not really any need because you can see what she does in general. I'm just avoiding, or just getting hit by every single bloody dash she does. You can just sort of do that. It's not that hard. The only thing that's a bit difficult is the fact that the timing on those spinning things are a little bit tough. They're a bit late. But like once you get the timing, it's not that bad. I want to see how long I can last without actually hitting her. Where is it? Just to show you here how like her general... Yeah, there we go. Her general tactics are... Yeah. Just give yourself some time. Yeah, just give yourself some room. It's just the fact that is I'm always paying attention to everything else. I'm not actually paying attention to where she is. Or sliding around. Alright. Alright, we've got it. Not too difficult, to be honest. Did you guys wish for... make your wish because there's a shooting star in the background. Alright, let's do this. There we go. To be honest, like this is probably the only boss fight where everything feels slow. I don't know why. Really? If I die here, yeah, we go. Sorry, I got a little bit caught off guard by that, the fact that I ran out of take arsenal. Yay. But you can see generally how she is. You got outrageously blinding light, it's so bright. And this is going to be one of the more effective weapons. It's actually a very interesting weapon. We're going to be doing a few little tricks here and there if we can. Probably a little bit later, not now. Alright, so... what usually takes... well, what's something that comets usually take down? Obviously it's not blue, or yo-yos, or rainbows. Somehow, I don't know, I've never seen a comet hit a plane, but oh well, that's just a weakness. And you actually see my favorite character in the game, these guys. Trying to sneak through customs with like a whole, I don't know, nest of birds. Alright. Alright, let's try and take these guys out properly now. Mind you, this is what I used to do, like, you can sort of farm these guys. Like that. So if you need health, I'd say health, but if you need like lives and stuff like that, you can just do this. And you probably will need, if you want to farm for some, there we go, farm for some, whatchamacallit, shock guards and stuff like that, or lives. And I am sort of cheesing this part, oh stop it. So these guys, you gotta pay attention because those guys, the missile guys, because they shoot things which follow you, I could say. I mean, I want to take these guys out properly, alright? It's just going to be really annoying. There we go. I'm just doing that for my personal benefit there. Alright. So yeah, those missile guys, all you have to do is remain calm. Take them out slowly. Because... or just let them fly by, I should say. Because they'll shoot the rocket that's level to your plane. So if you try and jump it, or like, I don't know, if you're doing something else, usually you can get very caught out very easily. Whew, easy. Alright. And I cheesed the earlier part. I'll try not to here. Because these guys are an asshole. General standard Megaman sort of thing. Don't jump, because, you know, you're most likely going to get hit. But the thing is that you really have to destroy it as soon as possible, otherwise you're going to be caught out. And jump. So you really have to think ahead. Unless you're really fast, of course you can do it. And nice little arrangement of terrain there, just to know what those guys do. Alright, so... They're always shooting an arc that will never hit you, I swear. Alright, and mini boss, which I really appreciate because I find this kind of unique. It's kind of cool. All you have to do is just time your shot so you can get probably 2 shots in there at a time. And just make sure that those box things, they fall where you are. And they explode and they create extra stuff. So yeah, all you have to do is just time it like what I just did. It's not that hard. People have difficulty with it. I think there is a difficult one coming up. But we also do have an extra mechanic, platforming mechanic. So it always moves in a conveyor belt sort of fashion, where it's always going in the opposite direction you are in. And, ooh, alternate path, we're going to be dealing with those a bit later. A lot later, trust me. There we go. Just time your shots. That guy is a bit of an asshole, but should be fine. It sort of gives you time anyhow to figure it out. Okay. Just be careful if you're not moving on them, they tend to move back to the original spot. Alright. Quick rush coil up there, get that, and yeah. Again, it's all about timing. Oh, shizzle. So, here we go. So you think you've got the general thing, just don't be an idiot. And these guys move so quickly, or regenerate so quickly, that they actually... Wait. They actually overlap each other, so... It's a testament to show you just... Whoa, wow, I can't believe that actually phased right through the platform. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly get some health. There we go. And probably more screws as well while I'm at it. There we go. I don't really care if I'm taking a few hits. It's all worth it in the end. Alright. I wonder if you can get that. Okay. Take things slowly. I don't know how you get that. Huh. I guess you can, if you really need it, you can rush jet it. I don't know. This is where things get a bit tougher because you're not moving as fast as you should be when you do that. There we go. So you can't hesitate. He who hesitates masturbates. So don't do that. Oh, there we go. That platform there lets you get those power-ups, but I don't really care about those power-ups. Don't really need them. Ah, bloody area of effect. There you go. And the next boss is a tricky one for me. I usually always Mega Buster it though, so that might be the reason. The actual... Ooh, that's like once in a blue moon sort of thing. I never get... Oh, whoa, wow. I'm surprised. I'm not even pissed off. I'm surprised I actually died from there. Oh. I'm not really showcasing the level up anymore, so I could just I could just cheat. I know that I can do this really easily and stuff like that. I'm just showcasing the thing. Just to show the general design and everything, but you can just cheese everything. See ya. Alright. There we go. So yeah, I'm not actually going to use the Comet dash that much at the moment because I sort of need it for the boss. As I said before, it was one of the reasons... Ooh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I usually Mega Busted the boss because usually the weapon's not very effective against him. But I want to showcase it just off a little bit at least. See what he actually does. Maybe there is a way to actually kill him a lot easier that I'm just not aware of. Who knows? Could be me. Boom, boom, shakalaka. There we we go. It shoots two of them. So that's probably like one of the things that sort of gets shit right there. Woo! There is a technique I should show off a little bit later that some speedrunners do. I will show it off in a second. It sort of does help you out a little bit. Hey, where did I get extra life from? Here we go, that's what I was supposed to do. What was I doing before? Oh. There we go. Well, yeah, I got an extra life. Yeah, there is a technique I will show you in a little while, I guess. Usually when you get hit, just by general logic, if you're on a small little platform and there is a bullet coming towards you, what you try and do is turn around just before it hits you. Because by general logic, you're usually standing at the edge of the platform anyway, and you usually always get knocked off if you're like, you know, neutral. But in most cases, what speedrunners, or sometimes what I try and do, is always turn around as soon as I get hit. There we go. Is turn around as soon as I get hit. So that way, I knew I was going to avoid that. So that way you move forward rather than backwards. Alright, so this is Jetman. He's really interesting. He's a really fun boss to Mega Buster. That's probably why I always, you know, probably doing a lot better than I was when I was Mega Bustering him. But these are just his general attacks. The rocket, actually I'm gonna stop fighting him. Yeah, that rocket right there is really annoying. But he generally follows the same sort of tactic. Yeah, that rocket there is a little bit random. Sometimes it comes from the side, sometimes it comes from the top, so it can be quite tough. So yeah, you can sort of figure out right now. I could have killed him a lot easier. I was just playing around with him a little bit, but you probably could see my Mega Buster run right now. There is one loop that he does that tends to always hit me, which ironically enough did not hit me when I was, you know, talking about Mega Man techniques. That move. It's really hard to avoid. And not only that, but he deals a shitload of damage and he hurts. By the way, digging the absolute crap out of the boss music in this game. It's so good. In my opinion, it's probably the best best boss music in all the Mega Man games. And it's not even official. But yeah, the best thing to do is you have to jump on an angle like that. If you do anything else, or if you try and stand still, it will hit you. So you have to do it like that. What I usually do is, you can see those little glowing things on the side. I usually always align myself with that. And that rocket jump there, you have to know the timing, because it's really quick. You're actually jumping before he actually appears. There we go. So yeah, you can see how I always line myself up there. Oop, that one came from the top then. No, it doesn't matter too much. Alright. A little bit of a sloppy run, but should be fine. How did I die? Ooh, oh yeah, I died from that forklift man, I should say. But we have jet missile. Kinda cool weapon, to be honest. Bit against Mega Man convention again, but who cares? I mean, it's about time Mega Man shoots like rockets for once. Okay, do I have an E-Tank? Yes I do. Alright, I'm just gonna buy some lives then. Again, it's to showcase the level a lot more. Even if I die, I'll show it in a different way. Usually I'm trying to do it in the most safest way possible, but if I die I get a little bit flustered, I just go into my usual mode. Virus, eh? Mind you, that this game was sort of designed to be a precursor to Mega Man X, So it's trying to talk more about a particular virus that causes robots to go crazy. And mind you, this was written before Mega Man 10. So it sort of does link into a few things that you might see in Mega Man X, which is another fan favorite of everyone out there. Or everyone on YouTube nowadays. Alright. But Mega Man is unaffected. I love doing this because it's like, hey, it looks a bit dopey. Or you can make him roll his eyes. It's like, not another Mega Man LP. Alright. Let's do it. One more. I reckon one more should do it. And this level, awesome music. But this is Yo-Yo Man. And for some reason, missiles are good against yo-yos. You know, it's pretty much like rock, paper, scissors, but someone always has the bomb or the gun. And apparently it destroys everything. But yeah, this level is very interesting. It's probably my most hated level. But it's actually a really good level. I'm just not very good at it, to be honest. In fact, I'm actually going to not do the safe way of doing it. I'm just going to do the way I do it, because I throw a few tricks here and there, just because I'm not very comfortable with this level at all, and I don't want, you know, me recording this 10 times in a row. There we go. But these things are quite annoying. As soon as they're on top of you, they're on top of you for a long while. So you probably need to use a better weapon. So it is not suitable to play this level without any power-ups. That was really strange though, by the way, that if you've noticed that I jumped up but he didn't move at all, so I got a little bit confused last moment. Like, huh? No, it doesn't matter. That threw me out the bone. But these guys are the most annoying freaking enemies in the game. So happy they don't pop up again. I lied. Alright, stop getting flustered. Now, the thing that kills you most is not pits in this game, it's being flustered. Whew, calm down. Jeez, you're being a little bit nice to me. Mind you as well that, in terms of Mega Bustering bosses, in my opinion, this one's the hardest. You sort of have to know that these... Oh jeez, what's up with the lives? It seems to me that those guys are like... You can't kill them unless you know that they're coming. Okay, you can try and slide under him, which I was trying to do. But they... I don't know. They always get the upper hand on me. Lucky those guys die in one hit. So, again. 1, 2, 3. I think I probably mentioned before in the, what was it? Comet Woman stage. How there was something that that's a really useful technique to know. I'll try and find one later. I'm trying to find a pit, a really long pit. But one of the things that is absolutely fundamental, especially when it comes to this game in particular, because it wasn't designed the most perfect way, but it tends to be a lot of clutchy sort of jumps. By the way, this is the midpoint. But yeah, there's a lot of clutchy sort of jumps where if you're not pixel perfect, you tend to die. And I'm trying to find one coming up. I don't know if there's any... okay, we'll just use that as an example. I know you can just jump on there normally. But the best way, and this helps a lot in Mega Man 9, because there's a lot of clutch jumps in that. But you have to... actually, I'll do it in a safer place. Alright, I'm just going to kill this yo-yo tank, because, you know, that's... I don't know, you should have appeared in Tank Man stage, not in this stage. Alright, so you see it there, right? Some jumps actually expect you to be able to jump. As you can see, I'm like, you know, inching my way off the ledge there. But they expect you to be pixel perfect like that. And it's a little bit annoying, because sometimes you don't see these jumps. But you have to know when you're, when you're doing this sort of stuff, you have to know that the ledge has to be like literally, if you're running, about half your hitbox. If you're being slow like this, just go, it's a foot. So you have to actually, it's adamant to know, especially in this game, where to jump, or when to jump. Because there's going to be a lot of those sort of annoying clutch jumps. They don't pop up that much, to be honest, in the Mega Man Classic games, but they do pop up a lot in this game, as well as 9. So yeah, something to be careful of. Okay, as well as this guy. I always get hit by those guys. Alright. I think there is a clutch jump coming up, but I'm going to skip it. There is a technique I'm going to use to skip that, because I really hate these jumps coming up. And lucky, because I always die there as well. Whew. So you can see why I don't like this level. I'm talking a lot about the level for once, just because I don't like... It's a good level. Like, the mechanics of it. Like, I do like these yo-yo platform things. And I like how it was designed like that, where the ball would always bounce on top of the pillars there. I think that's kind of cool. Like, you wouldn't, you'll think that you wouldn't, but they, I don't know you would call it. They designed it so it's like that. Oh, don't you... Bloody kids. Get off my lawn. Alright. And yeah, that's another thing, like, if you do... You think that you probably get more distance when it comes to slide jumping. You don't, it's just funner. It's probably easier to know when you can jump, so that's why I do it. Yeah. It's easier to know what the limit is, because it's right where the hand is. The hitbox, in my opinion, I don't think so, actually. Ah, god damn these bloody... I don't think the hitbox changes. Alright. I usually skip this, but I'm gonna do this. Just because I kinda like this idea. So this is actually a puzzle. When you touch these platforms, usually they go all the way up, but they slowly go back down. But even if you're on them, they go down. So that's cool. Right. But then how the hell do you... Piss off. Then how the hell do you do this? That's how you do it. And then you climb yourself up all the way, and you try and jump on that. But it's the timing that counts. So you can't just like try and jump on top of it and stuff like that, like without really knowing, being willy-nilly. Alright, if I die here, I'm not going to be very happy about myself. You can do all these clutch jumps all you want, but let's just take it easy. That's how you do it easier. By the way, that area is actually very, very, very... Oh, shit! Very, 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 very stressful. Especially it's like, you know, you're just jumping up and you're trying to get your timing of your jumps properly and stuff like that. Anyway, this is, in my opinion, the hardest boss in the game. Oh, Robot Master, I should say. This is the only one that isn't exactly pattern recognizable. He's very random. He's the only one. I'm gonna spend like a few lives just seeing if I can Mega Buster him. Just because he's incredibly easy with the weakness. It's just hard to know where the fuck these things go. Alright. I'm gonna shut up a little bit. Yeah, these things are unpredictable. They have so many things that you can do. And then when stuff like that happens, it's a little bit annoying. Yeah, like that. It's just the fact that you really have to concentrate. Actually, I'm probably doing better on this guy than the Tank Man guy. But then again, I hardly Mega Busted that guy anyhow, so... And mind you that the general damage this guy does is quite a lot. Yeah. Oh well. You know how it's done. Mind you, I haven't Mega Busted these guys in like ages. So this comes to the weakness. If you give me a bit of time and incentive, I probably could Mega Bust all of them pretty easily. I just choose not to because defeats the points of the game, just a little bit. Hey, that's a pretty cool color scheme for Megaman. Did you know that a lot of people actually die when people shoot bullets in the air and they all come down with the same velocity? But we have the yo-yo cutter, which is pretty much a balked version, I could say, of a metal cutter, which is fine. But like, you know, metal cutter's bloody overpowered in general. So let's look in a shop. Did we pick up a lot of screws? And yes, we did. And we have a short light of lives. So we're saving it. And that should do it for another video. Absolutely. Thank you for watching.